Automation and journey builder would be asked in interviews. The main question would be, what is the difference between automation and a journey builder? When it comes to data processing, filtration, segmentation, extract, transform, load, you would work with automation. But when you have such a system where you have to take decisions, self-decisioning capability should be present, then journey builder is a platform. Automation was part of the journey builder, but automation studio we would use majorly for data and data processing. We'll click on journey builder now. Once we click on journey builder, we will click on create new journey option. Here we can have our folder created. Inside this folder, we can click on create new journey and we will choose multi-step journey. Now this is a journey canvas. Left hand side are activities of the journey. Right hand side are the is the canvas where you have to arrange activities. So now what is the first thing? We have to decide how the data should come inside this journey. We have to decide how the data should come inside the journey. Now, how you were getting the data originally inside the data extension? If you remember, we were getting data of a transaction from automation. We were getting the data of a transaction from automation. We will drag and drop this data extension. Now all the profiles and everything we were getting dropped on SFTP. SFTP used import activity to import that inside the data extension. So select the data extension which was utilized to import the data, or to which you have to send the email, which is the profile data extension. So subscriber profile has 7 people, but what I would do is I would go and clear those 7 people from the profile data extension for now. So this is the profile data extension which I will go and clear after I export the data. Because automation is used for ETL process, extract, transform, load process. Whenever you are getting batch data, you have to utilize automation only to import that data inside Marketing Cloud. Journey won't help you import the data. It won't help you transform the data. Journey would help you with such capabilities where you can take decisions. But journey is integrated with automation. Both works in parallel. Whenever you have to send a journey, you should have a data with you. That cleaned data, transformed data, the actual data built for a specific use case. So for this use case, we are getting data via SFTP. Journey do not have capability to import data via SFTP. Automation has capability. So we have to sync automation with journey. Once it completes the automation, it imports, transforms the data. It has to trigger this journey. Data would come and would be flown to this journey builder. Now, once we have selected data extension, we have to define schedule. Journey can be run once, recurring like automation. These two capabilities are also of automation. But we are intending to get data from SFTP, and automation is supposed to import that data. So we will run journey once that automation completes, because the moment we receive data, then only this journey should start. then only the journey should look for the data and ingest that data inside this journey. So we'll select automation here. Set schedule. You will find the automation which is utilizing that data extension which you have configured inside the journey. New batch subscribers profile was the data extension which is supposed to receive the data from automation, and this was the automation which we built. New batch file drop automation was the automation we built in order to import that data inside the marketing cloud. So let me open that new batch automation as well. So we had this new batch import data import automation which is supposed to import that data and send email. So the same automation you can look here. So whenever this automation completes, I will make it inactive now for some time. Whenever this automation completes, it has to trigger this journey. Why it has to trigger the journey? Because whatever we wanted to have in automation, we wanted some extra decisioning capabilities which automation is not capable of. We will move it to journey. So this send email activity we had where we were sending it from automation, we won't longer send it from automation. Rather, in our journey, we will send invoice email to customers who have made purchase. So this we will be doing it from journey. Earlier, invoice was sent by automation whenever data was imported. So it is an action which automation can also take. But there are some decisions in this journey life cycle which automation can't take on its own. That is why everything we have to migrate to journey. Just keep automation for data processing. So once data is imported inside the data extension, it should trigger a journey. This journey should start whenever this automation gets complete. Now, once journey starts, after the automation, what it has to do? It has to send email. So we will drag and drop email activity. It has to send emails to those people who have entered inside the journey. Click on email and configure the email send activity. Click on the email and configure email send activity. Select message. So we have invoice email invoice. We will select that. Here you can define send classifications. Sender profile, delivery profile. Generally, invoice is a transactional communication. So we will select transactional send classification for that. Then click on summary, click on done. So our first condition is met. That means we want to send invoice to the customers who have made purchase. This condition is met. Post 2 days, we have to send a survey link. Post 2 days, that means after 2 days, you have to send a survey link. Click on done. Here is the messaging activity as well. Sorry, wait by duration activity. You can drag and drop wait by duration and increase the time. One was already there, so I didn't bring it here. So once invoice is sent after 2 days, what should be sent? Feedback email. What should be said? Feedback email. Now feedback email is a commercial in nature. So we will create a commercial sender profile with this email. So survey email, feedback email we have defined. Edit sender profile, delivery profile, define the send classification, commercial. Click on summary, click on done. So our second condition is also met. Post 2 days, we have to send a survey link. If the survey email is not opened within next 24 hours, system to resend the survey email. Now this is a decision. With automation, you could have went to underscore open data view, queried all those people who have opened the email, then identified by another query who have not opened the email, and then you would have sent them via another automation, which is a very hectic process. But Journey has the self decisioning capability. Whenever the decision is taken on the data which is related to tracking, there are two kind of data inside Journey we can take decisions on. One is the tracking data, which can come from data views in a traditional way, like from automation. And other is the custom data, which is non-tracking but behavioral data. For example, if somebody has filled survey or not is a behavior. That data would be looked inside a data extension. But if somebody has opened email or not, clicked any link inside the email or not is a tracking, which has to be looked inside data view. So after 24 hours, that means after 1 day, or you can have it for 24 hours as well. If you want to have it in hours, you can have it in 24 hours. If this survey email is not opened, how to check if this survey email is opened or not opened? This is checked by some decision making capabilities or activities inside the journey builder, which is known as engagement split. Engagement split would be asked in your interview. We will speak about this in detail when we will revise, but understand the journey first. Engagement split is to understand engagement of a customer, or it can help you get the tracking information of a customer. Now, in engagement split, what all things you can check? If engagement happened, then it has a yes path. If engagement did not happen, it has a no path. What are the parameters of engagement? The parameters of engagement are open, clicks, and bounces. With engagement split, you can check whether a customer has opened any email or not, whether a customer has clicked on any link inside the email or not, or whether a customer has been bounced or not. These three parameters you can check from engagement split. But first, select the message on which you have to get the engagement. Survey email is the email on which we have to check if the survey email was clicked or was opened or not. What is the parameter? Open is the parameter. So just simple with some clicks, you can define whether this survey email was opened or not. If it was opened, system will move it to yes path. If it was not opened, system will move it to no path. Simple. No need to have queries, data views and everything. Simply you have engagement split. Engagement split queries data view in the background. Engagement split queries data view in the background. And this split would help you take decisions within journey on its own. Now third condition is met. If the survey email is not opened within 24 hours, system to resend the survey email. So if survey email is opened in next 24 hours, it will go to this path, yes path. It was opened. But if it was not opened, it would go to no path. And in no path, we have to resend the survey email to that customer. In no path, we have to resend the survey email to that customer. Now, if you drag and drop fresh activity, you have to configure it from scratch, which is again a very time consuming process. If you have already configured such kind of activity anywhere inside the journey in past, like this is the survey email we have to send here as well. If it was not opened, you have an option to copy activity. This is the option to copy activity. Select the activity you want to copy and click on copy selection. The activity is configured. You can drag and drop at the place. No need to configure it again by selecting message, sender delivery profile and all. So now this condition is met. If survey email was opened, it would go to yes path. If survey email was not opened, it would go to no path. Then the another condition, let's mark this condition as done.